All right, you guys, we're back with another banger. I'm just kidding. We are back though, out at this property that I walked around by myself. I came out and I walked around by myself on this particular job here. You may recall this house here. Of course, you will, because I'll show the before. If you're watching this, I just showed the before footage, I guess. Anyway, we're back at this place, and it's a beautiful house. Well, I don't know if this is really a one-story or a two-story. I guess it's a two-story house. From the front, it looks like a one-story, but when you get back here, it looks like a two-story. So I don't know. Anyways, I just finished doing the dock down there. It's pretty much done, almost. Alfred is working because we have to clean the house, and we've got this driveway and that brick wall that Alfred is spraying up here. You can see Alfred is treating the this brick wall because we have to clean that as well. He started on the driveway, and then we started thinking, well, we should probably do this wall first, because when we clean this wall, everything's going to fall down onto this driveway, and then we'll have to clean the driveway again. So better to go ahead and knock that wall out before we and he didn't get too far on the driveway. He's up at the top. He did the sidewalk up top here. I'll show you guys where Alfred started up here, but he's treating this wall, and he did get started on this driveway, as you can see right here, and he did the sidewalk here as well. So we also have to do this area. We're parked in this area right now, but we have to do that. We've got the sidewalk here. Alfred started on this, did that. We have to do the front of the house, but that's not going to be a big deal. We got our little cafe set up and ready for lunch. We've been working for about 2 hours already. And so Alfred treated the driveway, and he started to clean it, and then we decided, let's do the wall before we finish the driveway. This way, when all the dirt falls down, we'll clean it off and rinse it off as we're doing the driveway. Coming through. There's Alfred on the job. So I'm headed back down to, we also have to do this little walkway here and this patio area back here. This is not real bad. This patio area is not too bad. This will be pretty easy to clean. The house itself, you can see there's some spider webs, you know, a little bit, not bad. This is like the least, you know, the jobs that we've done. This is one of the least dirty patios that we've seen. Of course, now this is going to be tougher. This is I think it's flagstone, could be limestone, not sure. They're very similar, but it's either limestone or flagstone. But we have to do this wall here, and then this wall underneath it here, both of those walls, and then this wall as well. So I'm gonna do those when I finish the dock down here. I'm just about finished with the dock. These stairs leading down, we have to clean these off as well. And I'm going to show you what I've done. This top of the dock over there is not really bad. It's not too bad at all. But this building was a lot dirtier. I've blown some dirt back up on it when I was cleaning the other side. I blew some dirt back on there, but I'll rinse that off before I finish up down here. But the dock itself, this building, this little storage building here, was really dirty, and as you can see now, not so much. It's pretty doggone clean. Looks pretty good. I'll give it a quick rinse. You know, when I'm doing the top of the dock, the ceiling up there, it has blown a couple of little dirt spot particles back down on that structure there. But that thing, all in all, looking way better than it did when we first started. Looking way better than it did. This is all cleaned up because it was filthy. It was disgusting. Now, not so much. Now it's looking pretty doggone good. And as far as the dock itself, I haven't really done over here yet because I was working on and focusing on this center part here, which, as you can see, is looking really good. There were spider webs covering this thing. It was just inundated with spider webs, and now, as you can see, after spending about an hour down here, it's all looking pretty doggone clean, pretty doggone nice. I mean, this thing was covered in spider webs. All these little, you know, like the light fixtures and everything, just covered in spider webs. All the light fixtures there. This fan covered in spider webs. So now, not bad at all. Looking really nice down here. So I'll go ahead and finish this up. I'm almost done with this dock. I do have to go up here and do some work, although not much, because this, there isn't much to it. I'll clean off the chairs here, and you know, the dock itself up here, there's really not much to this. I'll go ahead and take a J-rod or something and spray this off, but I'm not going to walk out there on that metal roof. This is a very old dock, and it's just not worth it to me to try and walk across this thing. So I'm not going to walk across it. I suppose if I stayed here on the beams where they are, I would be fine walking across there, but I don't know. I may walk across it because I want to clean this metal roof up at the top of this little building here, but that'll be a call that I'll make while I'm cleaning. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna go start this machine up, fire it back up, and get back to work. Oh, also, one last thing. This is the last thing I have to show you guys, is this limestone wall here that comes around, comes over here to this area, and we've got a nice little limestone wall with a fire pit right there that we're going to clean off as well. So, and then that's it. And we only come to here. This is the end of where we clean, right here. So after that, we'll be done with this job. This is going to take us a couple days. This is not going to be something that we'll finish in a day. You know, we're not going to be able to finish all of this in one day, but we'll knock out a really big chunk of it, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. So I'll get back with you guys, and we will see you in a bit to show you some of the progress that we've made. So stick around, and we'll be back in a bit and show you guys some of our after footage. Now, something happens where I want to share it with you guys because it's just kind of spectacular, and this is one of those times. Let me move this chair out of the way if I can, and this chair as well if I can. So yeah, every once in a while something spectacular happens, and I want to share it with you guys. So this is one of those times, and I'm sure that by now you can tell without me explaining to you what the spectacular thing is here, because it's kind of obvious. You know, when you look at it, it's just kind of obvious what's that is magnificent. I'm using the surface cleaner, the small surface cleaner. Alfred's still up there on the driveway. I pretty much got this dock done. I just wanted to, because I know that I could have left this wood the way it was. I could have left it like this, and they would have said, oh, that's great, because it's, you know, surface-wise, it's cleaned off on the surface. But I knew that underneath of that, this was waiting. So I decided to go ahead and do this, just so that these folks would recognize that, you know, we are good at this stuff. Plus, you know, it's just one of those things about me. I just like to do a good job for people. It's just, you know, Hill Country Pressure Washing's name is going to be on this job. When people ask who cleaned it, you know, I want people to say, oh, Hill Country Pressure Washing. Oh, do you have their number? Yeah, see, like that. So there you go. Okay, man, my allergies. Oh, forgive me. My allergies are acting. My allergies are acting up on me. I am so sorry. Okay, so I've finished this dock. Obviously, I've already showed this to you guys. Forgive me, but I have allergies. Haven't started up this walkway yet, but I'm going to work my way up there. But I have started on this wall here, and I think you guys can probably tell. I don't know how it's going to look on camera, but I think you guys can see where I've cleaned this wall here, coming on over this way, and I'm not even going to tell you guys where I stopped. I think it's pretty clear how far I've gotten on this. Already did this fire pit, lower fire pit part there, the actual pit, and still have this to do. I started over here, and then on this side I started there, and for some reason I just figured, well, let me go knock this out. I do that sometimes. I move around, and there's sometimes I don't know what happens. I just start in one spot and I figure, well, I don't like this. Let me go start over there. I like that better. And so that's what I did here. But this is coming out really nice. I like how this is coming out. Keep in mind, this is a fire pit. So this has been probably years and years collecting soot and dirt and just getting dirty. And it's coming out very nice. It's coming out real nice and clean. So gotta love that. Alfred's still up in the front. I don't know, Alfred, he's not as fast as I'd like him to be sometimes, but he's still a really good helper. He's dependable. So anyway, that's where we're at for now. I think we've got about another hour to work, and we're gonna knock off, come back tomorrow. All right, guys, this is day 2. Now, I started Alfred out across the street because we got 2 houses that we're cleaning. And we did most of this yesterday. I got the dock, which you can see, that dock is looking really good. It is looking spectacular. The sidewalk over there, looking really, really good. The wood surface on that dock, I don't know if I can zoom in on this and show you a little better, but look at that dock. Look how clean that wood is popping. We got this building cleaned up. So this was the toughest part. And then the fire pit over here, I just did the top of it because I cleaned out the fire pit yesterday. I cleaned the whole fire pit, but today I did the this area on the top. That top part there was dirty, and I didn't get that yesterday, so I got it today. And I've been working on. I started on working on these steps. As you can see, these steps have that green mold on it, and it's unsightly. And this is how it looks once we clean it. I take that surface cleaner and clean it. It looks like this as opposed to this. So as you can see, even down here where I started to come up from the bottom, you can see the difference. It's just, the difference is night and day. Now let me take you around here real quick and show you, because like I say, I did look at that dock. That is so clean. This dock is just looking magnificent, spectacular. It is beautiful. It's nice and clean. This little building here, I'll take you over here and show you the wall I did yesterday. These stairs I did, these iron stairs, the lady was concerned about that, so I did those. This wall, and then this fire pit I did yesterday. So, and then of course, this sidewalk here. So this is all looking very, very nice, and I am so happy with this. Now I am gonna have to rinse this out again because when I clean the wall, some of that dirt flew down here, so I'll go in there and give it a rinse. But for the most part, this all down here is looking spectacular. It is done. It is looking magnificent. Just now, gotta clean, well, gotta come and do this here and this top part here. And then, I'm working now. First, I want to knock out these stairs because this is just disgusting looking. But this right here, where I've already done, as you can see, the difference is not just night and day. And so I still have to do this wall here and the wall up there, that wall, this wall, and then those 2 walls up there. And then I can go up and finish up the house. Alfred did part of the house, but this morning we wanted to knock this out and get it done. So I put Alfred on the other house over there because it's basically clean. There's not much to it, and Alfred should be able to knock that out in about 3-4 hours. So here we go.
Alrighty now, we're here at a lake house and we're just about almost done. All we got is this driveway part. Alan's doing it right now with the surface cleaner. We also did this house right across the street. You can see the driveway all done nicely. And also the house got washed up nice and clean. And as you can see, these are the people that hired us. And we did that building way in the back, lime green. It's a 2-door garage, I mean a big garage. As you can see how beautiful it came out. And this is a house right here. We did the porch, walkway. Here's Alan right now, finishing up. Making sure he's in the picture. Last part. I won't. I got away from it. Okay. Yeah, I was just going to head that way. And we did this house right here. Yeah, I might as well. Okay, I'll just do this then. We also did this house right here. I got muddy shoes, so I'm not going to walk up there right now. But you can see how clean this is. All nicely done. The floor also, and the brick right here was also done. And there's our lunch special right there that we have. We call it the 15-20 minute lunch special. We don't have to go anywhere. Taking you around the building. Trying not to get mud because it's all muddy here. Just want to show you how nice it looks here. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's all, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and turn her off. Another great job by Hill Country Pressure Washing and Carpet Cleaning. We cleaned up this sidewalk real nice. There's Alan finishing it off. I'll walk over. Just a little bit so you can see. And there's Alan and Hill Country Pressure Washing and Carpet Cleaning.